Hey guys, I'm just here today to do a little collaboration with Annie's Simple Life. I think she is awesome. She got in touch with me about doing a collaboration that was Disney related, and I was so excited because we're gonna talk about saves and splurges at Walt Disney World. I will link her channel down below. Go check her out, check out her videos. She has awesome stuff about Disney and stuff that's not about Disney, and I think you guys are really gonna like her. To begin, I will caveat this by saying I am not much of a saver when it comes to Disney World. That is my time to like splash out, go nuts, throw caution to the wind, and just like eat whatever I want, spend whatever I want. Well, not whatever I want. Like I don't have like a crystal castle in the background that's like $3,000, but you get the point. So I'll start off with my 3 saves. The first save is time of year. I'm actually pretty lucky because I don't have, well, I mean, I don't know if this is lucky, but I don't have kids yet. I don't know if I'm gonna have kids one day. Anyway, I don't have kids. So that means I can kind of come and go as I please, as many of you could if you have toddlers, or maybe like if your kids aren't very smart so you don't have to worry about when they're in and out of school. Just kidding. But yeah, time of year. I like to go, ooh, got a little hair on my lip. Ugh. I like to go in September. That is my favorite time of year, around Labor Day, because it is hot and I like the heat, and it's also dead. No parent wants to take their kid out of the first week of school. And in most places, that's within the first like 3 weeks of school. That is the magic zone. They have free dining, but I don't take them up on that because I found the discount that you get on the rack room rates combined with how much you'll actually eat when you're there is less than the dining plan. So for me, you know, the dining plan is like a fun thing to do if I want to have a lot of table service meals, but it's not a significant form of savings as much as just going at that low traffic time of year and living it up while the park's empty. The next thing I do to save is have snacks instead of meals. I find there's so many good things to eat at Disney World, and I especially love certain snacks. I love the sriracha fried chicken waffle sandwich at Sleepy Hollow Inn. I love the cronut at Epcot. I like caked my way around the world. The last time I was there, I'll link all the Disney vlogs below so you guys can see, but I was there on my birthday and I had legit cake or some kind of sweet in every country. It's a miracle I wasn't like, I didn't keel over and die. Anyway, yeah, I find a good way to save money is instead of going to meals, especially table service, maybe just graze throughout the day. You know, just eat what you really want, because the truth is the portions are so huge and a dessert can seem like a good idea when you're sitting down, but usually when I'm like 3/4 of the way through any meal there, I'm like, you know what? I'm good here. Breakfast especially is easy to just grab as a snack on the go. The other thing I do to save money is I don't take a rental car. That's because I don't drive. I grew up in Toronto where not everyone drives, so that's not that abnormal where I live, but yeah, I don't get a rental car, and I find because I'm really only going to Disney when I fly into Orlando, I love that I can take the Magical Express, and I don't really need a car. I especially love when I'm going with my sister or like with a friend to Walt Disney World. Maybe we'll want to put away like a couple of cocktails at dinner, and we can just like ride the hotel bus on home. That's like a fun fact. Sometimes I'm a little bit lit at Disney World. Splurges. This is like my time to shine. The things that I always splurge on. And again, these are the ways that I save and I splurge. I'm not saying they work for anyone else, but this is just what's worked for me. Splurges. Staying on property in a moderate resort. I don't want to stay off property because like I said, I don't rent a car, but also I just love being in that magic Disney bubble. At Disneyland, it doesn't matter. You'll actually be nearer to the parks, staying in like a Best Western just at the gates. But at Disney World, it's like you're within the land that they own. You're on the bus system. It's just easier. You're closer to everything. You get like the Disney service that's like next level. But I would have to say a moderate or up, because Hillary and I on our last trip had like a really terrible experience at Pop Century. And I don't think that's true for everyone, but it did kind of sour me on the value resorts because the time of year that we go, the price difference between a value and a moderate is not that wide, especially if you're splitting it between two people. And there were times when I was just sitting in that room and thinking, you know, for an extra 20 bucks a day or less, I could be feeling really comfy right now. So that's my place to splurge. If I were really splurging, I'd go deluxe, but not there yet in life. Cabs. And I will not say cabs to and from the parks, but the hotels at Disney are such that they have free buses going to and from the parks and to and from downtown Disney, but there is not hotel to hotel transportation. So unless you're staying at a monorail hotel, you kind of, if you're on the bus system, you have to go to one of the parks or to downtown Disney and then catch another bus from there. And that can mean that getting from one hotel to another for a dinner reservation can take up like an hour of time or more. And for me, I'm on vacation. The time is more valuable than the money. I'm not paying for a rental car, so I'm gonna splash out on a cab, get to dinner super quick, and I love it. And my favorite place to go for dinner is Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I love it. I didn't go my last trip and I missed it. Lastly, the thing that I splurge on are special events at Disney World. And these ones are things like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or Night of Joy. Any of those, I find they're just magical. Because they're closed and they're extra ticketed, yes, they are extra expensive, but the lines for rides are way, way shorter than usual. And it's just super easy, and there's a special atmosphere. And I've never been to the Very Merry Christmas Party, but the Not So Scary Halloween Party, people are dressed up in costume. There's like more locals there because it's like a special event for them to come see, and you just get to be in the park really late and it feels like a big park takeover. So for me, that is always worth doing. Even if I didn't care about the atmosphere, it would be worth doing for the lack of lineups alone. So those are my 3 saves and my 3 splurges. Again, go check out Annie's Simple Life. I will link her video down below. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will see you real soon. Bye though.